Còn bàn không cô? Alright guys, so we're live in Saigon and we're looking to get a balu egg here. As you can see, there's a lot of people and we're trying to get a small table. Oh, she's setting up something over here. Con ngồi bảng được không cô? Cho con 2 trứng nha con. Ồ, cô đã ngồi rồi, ok. Vậy con ngồi kế bên cô đây ha. She's really popular. Yesterday I was here and there's actually nobody, but today there's a ton of people. So we don't have a table, we're just gonna sit maybe right here. And she's almost sold out. So we're getting a balu egg, which is what you guys would think is like a very gross food here in Asia, but actually it's a delicacy. As you can see, a lot of people are enjoying some balu. This is clams, so she sells 2 types of food here, clams and balu. And then you dip it in this little mixture of chili, salt, pepper, and lemon. And then you get some of this vegetable. It's kind of like a mint. So she's preparing mine right now. Putting 2 in a cup. Alright guys, so sound check. If you can't hear me, just put a comment below or something. So looks like the people behind me are finishing up. I think we're gonna slide right onto their table because I'm sitting right beside a gas stove here. So she's cooking up something here with a gas stove. It's probably not a good idea to inhale all of this, eh? And it's evening here in Saigon. Very beautiful afternoon. So a stall in Vietnam, you don't need much. You just kind of need like a little corner, some plastic stool, and you're good to go. Oh, the table behind me just cleared up. So we're just gonna jump right over here. Okay, much better. Cho con 2 trứng nha cô. It's kind of wobbly. So let's see if we can get that in order. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen. Drop the phone because the tripod is kind of wobbly. You know what we'll do? We'll put it on the table right here. Yeah, rồi, cảm ơn cô. People look at me as usual because live streaming is not, I guess, prevalent in Vietnam. But here's our balu egg. Basically, this is a duck egg that's been fertilized. Yeah, rồi. Lấy cái này ra luôn rồi. Cảm ơn cô. And then you get some of these minty leaves here. Hello, Trang. How's it going? So we're eating one of the grossest food, according to foreigners, which is balu egg. It's half fertilized, so in here you have a whole duck, a baby duck. You'll have like a beak, eyes, neck, body, and even some hair. So I'll open it, you guys can see it. Get this little spoon here to scoop everything out. So what you do is you find the bigger head of the 2, and then you crack the bigger side open. Take off all those little shells up here. And what you want to do is before you open it too big and all the juice spill out, you want to just suck up all that delicious juice. There's a lot of water in here. That came out from the process of boiling it. It's delicious. It's very sweet, very savory. And then once the juice is kind of like a little bit lower on the egg, you can start opening up the opening there more. So that's how it looks inside. Yellow, brown, and white. My favorite part is actually the brown part. is the fertilized duck. The white part is actually the bad part. Because when there's too much white part, it's very hard and it's like not easy to chew. So then what you do is, oh, cho con tết tát được không con? So she's missing the little kumquat or the lemon you put into this little mixture. Mọc tết tát đi con. And then you put in here, so this mixture will become kind of like salty, spicy, and tangy, which is like the perfect dipping sauce for Vietnamese people. Everything gotta have those three, and then it becomes like the perfect dipping. There, come on, go. So there, you get a piece of lemon, lime, or kumquat in this case. These are easier to use because it smells great. Oh yeah, come on. They're really nice. They brought me a whole plate. Hey, what's up, Trang? So where are you guys watching from? Lynn, what's up, Lynn? We're starting the night with balu egg as the sun is coming down on Ho Chi Minh City. And then what we'll do is we'll explore the nightlife area and then see what people are up to when the sun goes down. All right, first bite of the balu for today. Delicious. It doesn't have that strong of a taste like you guys would think. It's literally like eating a boiled egg with some hair in it. I know that sounds gross, but essentially that's what it is. It's not that bad. You only get the gag reflex when you think about how gross it is to eat like a baby duck. Sometimes it's a chicken too, but the most popular version is the duck because it's bigger. So the chicken version will be half of this size. They actually have a nice teacup here I can put on, but sometimes I just choose to use this one. It's like a little bit more easy to grab onto because it's still hot. It comes like fresh out of the boiling pot. And there's a lot in here. So I got 2 eggs. That's enough for a good snack before we go out, have a couple of drinks or hang out, and then if we're hungry, then we'll eat a real meal later. How much do you guys think this costs? You'll be surprised. It's actually really, really cheap. I mean, it is Vietnam, but. So that's the view I'm getting. When we're done, the auntie here will wash up the little dish, and then she'll put the eggshell into that little green bag. So they'll probably use like all the shell to fertilize the garden or something. But yeah, it's a busy night. Everyone's getting off work, going to yoga lesson, going to English classes, kids come home from school. The camera is kind of tilted, right? I think it's the table. There we go. We'll get a auntie in the back too, I guess. So where's everyone watching from? What city? Anyone in Vietnam right now? So this is the white part that I'm talking about down here. It's really hard and chewy, and I'm probably gonna get rid of that. So I'll eat everything and I'll just throw this piece away. And then lucky for me, there's more juice at the bottom here. So we'll finish that off. It's like an elixir of nature. It's the best part. Oh, this one is piping hot. We can crack it on the table, or we could just use a spoon and crack it. So I dropped my phone a sec. Cái cây không dẫn. Cái cây của con nó cũ rồi, nó không có dẫn. So my live stream dropped the second time. So we'll put it there in case it drops again. It will break the fall of the camera. So luckily I'm on my 11. It's a small phone, but it's very durable. I remember back in the days when we have like a Samsung phone, and they're so durable. You can like toss them across the room from the bed, from the cabinet, and there'll be no dent on them. The iPhone used to be really bad with the cracked screen and stuff, but actually it's getting better too. So the newer phones, they're actually very durable. I've dropped this phone I don't know how many times, and it's cement that we're sitting on, so Just the stream alone, I dropped it twice already, and it seems okay. I guess it has to be. Wow, look at that. The juice is just like waiting. It's like bursting outside of the egg. Just as soon as you break that filament inside, there you go. I don't know if you guys can see that. Then the water comes gushing out. Oh, that's good. Lucky for me, it's not boiling hot. You guys gotta be careful because sometimes it is boiling hot. This one is the perfect temperature. What's up, Trang? How is the quality, by the way? How is the video and the audio quality for today? That juice is just the best. And you know what else I like? The kumquat. It smells really nice. So I'm gonna put more of that in the dip thing. So the price of this is only 12K Vietnamese dong. So that's about 50 cents. Got a nice piece right here. I don't know if I can find the head for you guys here. I believe this could be the egg, the head. I'm not sure, it's not developed enough to see, but the ones that are, you see the eyeball and the beak. But actually I like it when it's not totally developed. It's kind of creepy when you see the beak and the eyes in there. And the hair. The hair is like the worst part. So 2 of these eggs will cost $1 Canadian, under $1 USD. And we got another white chunk here that I'll throw out. That's it. That's it. We'll finish off with some veggie. Hello, Wakhan. How are you doing? Your name sounds like a singer. There's a singer named Wakhan, and apparently I look like him. One day he came on the TV, and my aunt is like, "That's you on the TV." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "This guy looks like you." So if you guys want to know, just Google Wakhan singer, and you see him, and tell me if he looks like me. So Wakhan is from SF. Is that San Francisco or something? Are you from Cali? All right, so we're gonna pay for this, and then on to the next spot, guys. There's a lot of foreigners on the street too, because a lot of Airbnb and stuff, and this is District 1, so you find a lot of foreigners here. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. The toothpick. So that's 4,000, and that's 24,000. Just under $1 for 2 eggs. People coming asking for the balu, even this guy right here. So it's popular. Best water in Vietnam, by the way, Aquafina. Well, according to me. Right, retro guy? You looked him up on Google, right? So apparently I look like him. Well, when I was younger, maybe less so now, but when I was younger, he looks like me when I was like really skinny. All right, guys, so we're done here. We're gonna head out to 23-9 Park, which is like the international park where all the foreigners hang out, and then go to Bui Vien, where all the bars and music are. Okay, we're looking good. Rồi, cảm ơn hai cô nhiều nha. Dạ, cảm ơn cô. She's busy as heck. She's supposed to close in like 30 minutes or so. I could come up earlier, but this is the best timing. It's like not too hot from the afternoon sun, but it's also bright enough so that you see things without, you know, the street lights. And also the sunset. Today is kind of cloudy, but look at that. You guys can kind of see the red, orange fade. Lots of fancy shop on this street. We're on a street called, I think it's called Lý Tự Trọng. So there's a lot of fancy shops here, hotel, as well as massage parlors. So sometimes when you walk by, you'll see like these ladies, they'll call you in. There's some across the street there, as you can see, and there's some in front of me. I can't really film them, but you guys can kind of see behind my shoulder. They'll always call you to come in for massage. Are they legit? Some of them are. Like this one right here. These one are probably legit because they're wearing like a uniform and everything. Looks very proper. They have like a spa uniform. But some of them, you just get really bad service for a high price. A lot of foreigners hang out. This is apparently one of the most, if not the most expensive real estate in all of Vietnam. Well, Saigon is like one of the most expensive in Vietnam. And this street is the most expensive of Saigon. So whoever owns a piece of land on here, you're golden. The sunset. If anything, all you have to do is just rent your spot here for these signs, you're already rich. So all the shops around here, you'll see like they'll close down and open often because it's hard to survive. This is rush hour. It's the most busy time of the day. It was a duck egg retro guy. I actually like the duck egg more. You get more out of it. It's more like buttery and savory. Hey guys, what's going on? How are you? Foreigners, very friendly to the camera. More so than Vietnamese, they're shy. This is a good view. That's why a lot of people are filming this view, like sunset. And there is a place over here that sells organic fruits and freshly squeezed juice. So I like that place. And this is basically 6 streets that meets here. So it's called Bồng Binh Ngã Sáu because there's 6 different streets that comes in this roundabout. Beautiful, right? I may be ruining their little video by talking. So yeah, over here there used to be an Amazon coffees place, but it closed down. And then another place popped up because it's so expensive to rent. A Katina here. Katina is fairly new in this corner. I don't know what it used to be before, but this one is pretty new. They opened for a while, went through renovation, and I think they just opened again maybe today. Let's go check it out. See how new it is? They were working on this like as early as yesterday. Opening hours until midnight. They don't look all that much ready, to be honest. Tiệm mình khi nào chuẩn bị bán được vậy em?
Dạ, chủ nhật khai trương.
Chủ nhật khai trương. Okay, yeah. Cảm ơn nhiều. Okay, so actually they look ready, but they're not open yet. So he said it's gonna be Sunday, about 3 days from now. There's an uncle here fixing motorbikes and stuff. You guys want to get something fixing, just kind of hop your bike on here. You'd have to go to a dealership. This is nice too. A lot of Vietnamese people like sitting right out front. There's also balcony seats. This here used to be a cafe too. Now it's a fashion store. So now we're entering Nguyễn Trãi. So this is like the massive shopping street, like local shopping. You got some international brand as well, like Adidas and Nike, Jaguar, those type of brands. But mostly it's going to be more local. So things that you never heard of before. But it's actually very popular among the youth here. Especially the girls. So most of the time you come here, it's all the ladies shopping, as you can see, like all girl fashion. You guys want to make money? I'll show you guys something cool. An easy way to make money if you're in Vietnam or if you are Vietnamese. So instead of working a daytime job or whatnot, you just pop a little cart like this in here. I'll show you guys how busy they are. So what you do is you just put a little card here, and then you make some beef balls. I shouldn't be sharing this secret because I can do this myself one day. But as you can see, look at the lineup. Whoa, there's a lot of people waiting to get. Hey man, I just want to ask you a quick question. Is this good? How do you know this is good? Like, who told you about it?
What?
Who told you about this shop? Like, how do you know to come here to buy this one?
This one will
Uh,
one.
you saw a lot of people here, so you came to buy it. Eh? Cool, cool. Very nice. So you see a lot of people, and down here is like a place where actually it's so nice down here. A lot of people rent. So a lot of foreigners come out. Maybe they're just curious as to what these ladies are doing. It looks nice, smells good. But that place is always packed. Always packed. So tiệm bánh mì, which is like the bánh mì shop, that's my backup plan. If I don't have enough money one day, that's what I'll do. But don't open a cafe. It's so competitive here. You're going to be constantly opening and closing shops all over Vietnam. Everybody thinks it's easy money because there's so many coffee drinkers, but it's also very saturated. Like just this building alone, for example, there's at least, I think, 5 cafes in here alone. In this little old building, mix of residential use and shops. See? There's some fashion store, and then the rest is like cafe and restaurants. And this shop is popular too. Check it out. I'll show you guys. Bam. There's. What are they selling in here? There's so many people. All the time that I walk by this shop, it's always packed. So let's see how much this stuff is. 290K. So about $15. And there's actually an upstairs too. There's another floor upstairs. Not just Vietnamese, it's foreigners too. I hear English. But there's a lot of nice, like, kind of cute style, modern style clothing. Which is, I guess, what the modern Vietnamese female is going for. Oh, there's some traditional stuff over here too. I think maybe for Tết, which is the Lunar New Year, they have some of this. But oftentimes they probably just have like fashion clothing. They have a good location too, actually, right at the corner. So that works. And then all along the street, if you keep going down, it's going to be District 5, and it's all shops. So that's the fashion street. The weather is perfect now because we're heading into New Year, like Lunar New Year. So temperature is perfect. It's like 25 degrees. In the afternoon, it can get hot, like 29, but at nighttime, it's pretty nice, especially around sunset. If you're up late, like midnight or after, it can even get cold. The wind picks up and then the temperature really drops, and you're gonna need like a sweater. So we're gonna walk to 239 Park right in front of us. This is shredded rice paper, very popular as well. A lot of people like kind of junk food in Vietnam. There's a couple of them, and they are popular around here. There's another lady up here too selling rice paper. All right, you just gotta walk. Yeah, so like he said, you just gotta go because if you guys stand there, you might be waiting forever. Some street vendors here selling bánh mì and rice paper. In the night, there's gonna be a lot of kids that come here. Right now, there's not so many, but that place does get popular too. There you go. So you got a track here. You can run around. There's some public machine you can work out at. A lot of foreigners. This guy's enjoying a nice cup of noodles. There was actually a guy here the other day. Funny story. He came up to me and he was like, "Hey, dude, do you have some change for me? You have some money?" And I was like, "Dude, you're dressed better than me." He had on like a full fit, like nice new shirt, pants, and nice clean shoes and everything. A good-looking basketball cap. And I'm like, "Man, you look fresh. How come you need money?" He's like, "Well, I gotta look good. That's why you talk to me. Because if I look like a bum, then you wouldn't have the conversation with me and I wouldn't get any money up from you." So I'm like, "Man, these people," and I asked him where he's from. He says Ghana. So I'm not sure if that's exactly where he's from. And apparently he's been here for 3 months and still haven't found a job. So he's on the street like asking for money. So you guys gotta be careful when you're walking around, because the very next day he saw me again, but he didn't recognize me. So he came like from behind trying to ask me for money. And then I was like, "Hey, no thanks, man. I'm all right. I'm okay." And then he got pissed at me and called me the N-word. Like, and even the first day when I didn't give him money, he gave me like an attitude. And he's like, "Okay, man, it's all right. If you don't have a lot of money, just give me a little money." And I'm like, "Nah, it's all right, man. Like, I don't have that much money and you don't look like you need it that much." And he's like, "All right, how about this? You bring me across the street, like we're at this park." So he's like, "Bring me across the street and like just buy me something to eat or something like that." But yeah, like his attitude, it was screaming like aggressive, scamming, more than like a guy that's really needing the money. And then I saw him walking around asking other people for money, like he's literally trying everybody. And he was asking like these teenagers, they were local, like Vietnamese kids, like 15, 16 years old. And he was going up to them and asking them for money. I'm like, "Dude, what the hell, man? You're a foreigner in Vietnam. You didn't prepare enough money. You don't have a Visa card or something, like got some backup. And then you're going up and asking local people, even little kids, for money." Sad, dude. But this is the main part of the park. So over on the other side here, across this little pond. So this pond here, by the way, is kind of useless. I think they should have made something better here, like a garden or more seating area or trees. But because this is here, the people on the other side, the garden, they're always up to no good. So these guys down here, they're smoking up. They got needles. I mean, they're not in the right state of mind. So they're always hanging out here. They have all they belong on the bench. They sleep on the bench. Sometimes they have yelling matches over there as well. And it's just not a comfortable place for people to hang out and walk around, because they literally take over that little spot over there. And because it's kind of private, you see, you have to go over there and then it kind of comes in here. So it's like a little private spot to hang out. Where this should be a place for, kids, family, couples come out and chat, people relaxing, getting fresh air. But it's not that nice when all the homeless people start sitting and sleeping and doing all this illegal stuff in the corner. But yeah, I usually like working out on these things. I think I'll do some right now, like these hanging bar. It's really good for you to kind of like loosen your shoulder, loosen your back. Yeah, you're a rich beggar. That's right, retro guy. A lot of people here, they're not in need for money. They're just lazy, They don't want to do anything. They came in prepared. They didn't bring any money. Like, why do you travel without cash or, a credit card, or have family members back home that can send you money? And then you have to resort to walking around a park and asking for money every day, I think they're just lazy. So just watch out for those. There is a famous bánh mì close by that street. Yeah. There's a famous bánh mì place called bánh mì Quần Hóa. Maybe we'll check it out later. I just had a snack. I haven't had dinner yet, so maybe I'll check it out later when I'm hungry. There's always a lineup over there, so I'm afraid we might have to wait in line for like 20, 30 minutes. But there's a trick. So if you go there, I'll show you guys a trick to get the bánh mì faster, so you don't have to wait in line. All right, so we're gonna hit this pull-up bar. How many do you think I can do, guys? Haven't done it in a while, to be honest. But I like hanging on them, just to like stretch your body out. And apparently you get taller just by hanging on these crossbars. So I'll be mostly doing hangs rather than the chin up. We'll let Uncle go first. I usually like to do the lower bar because on the higher bar, right, there are these guys, they'll climb on it, they'll sit on it, and they'll put their crotch onto the bar. So I've seen it, and that's why now I'm repulsed by using the taller bar. But the lower bar, because it's closer to the ground, they cannot do any of those tricks because their head might bump on the ground, so they don't use the low bar, so it's cleaner. So that's the one that we want. So what we'll do is we'll just do that, you'll decompress your whole spine, stretch you out real nice, and then your shoulder, any shoulder pain. Oh, that feels good. You don't even have to pull your leg up. Just touch your feet to the ground. It helps too, so that you don't swing around and then you don't tense up. There you go. So when your body relaxes, it'll pull out faster. And then we can do a few chin up here. I mean, if I try, I can probably do like 6, 7 of them, maybe 10 max, but I don't want to get sore, so we'll just do that and we'll just stretch out that back. Oh yeah, that feels great. That was amazing. You see, it's very popular among the guys. They all come here to do it. And there's a bunch of other things you can do too. Like you can do push-up, sit-up, just along here, dips. You can get a full workout here. All right. So I'll show you guys the rest of the park. So you get a full workout doing chin up, pull up. There's some dips here. You can get really creative and do all types of exercise here. Working all the muscles. Alex, what's going on? A Russian guy. He comes here quite often, so we talk sometimes. And a lot of aunties that come out here. They got a speaker blasting and they just work out. So for you ladies, you can come out here and join it for free. It's nice community kind of feeling. Another problem about the park here is sometimes people just kind of take a piss on the grass, the tree, wherever they find. Instead of like just crossing the street, you can actually use the McDonald's here. There's also like a Burger King down the street. But yeah, there's a lot of places you can go to the washroom. You don't have to necessarily just use the bush and it's gonna be all smelly, it's gonna destroy the park. So usually I would avoid walking down this area here for that very reason. People like piss all along this wall here. So it's like disgusting. So you walk there, you're gonna find a foul smell. We're gonna try to cross the street here. So this is called Pham Ngu Lao. It's a street of mostly restaurant, hotel, but you also have like other services like transportation. If you guys want to do visa run to Cambodia and stuff, or you want to go to another city like Nha Trang to have like buses here that pick you up. But look at this. People here would not like give way. So you gotta really fight to cross the street. They'll just zoom right past you, even though you're standing like, literally right at the edge. They're gonna try to go first. They're allergic to pumping the brakes. So this is called Pham Ngu Lao, right? I think this is kind of like the heart of District 1, one of the main streets of District 1. And then if you reach the end of the street, you get to District 5. So that's where the Chinese settle down here in Vietnam. You get a lot of nice Chinese food down there. Phở Quần, another nice way to make money. Open a pho store. Tastes very average, in my opinion. But look, it's always full. Because all the foreigners come here. They usually have table here too. I think they will when it gets more crowded. But each bowl is like 80, 90K, which is like almost 5 Canadian, $4 US. But rent must be expensive. But they're there for a long time. They may even own that piece of land, to be honest. So income is good for one. So the interesting thing about this street, we're into Bùi Viện, is it's like the meeting place of young folks and really old folks. So the young people, because they like the vibe, they come out here for a drink, parties. There's clubs and bars all around. A lot of tourists. And old people, because they just like to sit here. Have a beer, have some dinner, and watch the world go by. So yeah, you get the two extremes. This guy's grilling up some nice meat. Whoa, that looks good. Một dĩa bao nhiêu tiền em? Một dĩa cơm bao nhiêu? Miếng sườn. Trên đây không có giá hả? Ở vô trong. Ok. Khoảng bao nhiêu? 80, 90 ngàn không? 65 mà rẻ. Ồ, ngon quá ha. Wow. Cái này là thịt bò hay thịt heo? Đâu có bò đâu ha. Wow, ngon. Rồi miếng nhỏ miếng to vậy làm sao mình đưa cho khách? Chứ là phải cắt ra hả? Ok, lại có gì đổi lại anh ghé sao? Cảm ơn em nha. Wow, it looks delicious, but actually it's not that full. Hey, thanks for the super chat. 5, I think Australian, that says. From Retro Guy. Appreciate it, buddy. Waiting to get picked up. So we might get trouble just for this little spot right here because there's a lot of massage girls or bar girls is standing in front of the shop and they don't like to be in camera. But this is the most filmed places in maybe in all of Saigon, all of Vietnam. So you kind of have to expect to be in camera if they're standing around here, right? But not yet. In like an hour or two, like getting later into the night, there's gonna be a lot of girls just standing on both sides of the street. And you can go in here for a drink. It's gonna cost you like, so these normal bars gonna be like 40, 50K, which is $2. But if you go into like the lady bars, like these ones here, it's gonna cost you like 100K, which is like $5 US. And then if you wanna buy a girl a drink to sit with you, it's gonna be 150, so like $6, $7 US. So what is the catch? People like sitting here. Let's ask them. How much is the beer here? How much is the beer?
25.
That's it? 25K? Okay, cool. Where are you from?
America.
America. Cool. Which city?
Flagstaff, Arizona.
Sorry, West Side?
Flagstaff, Arizona.
Oh, Arizona. I'm not familiar. I'm from Canada.
In the mountains. Where in Canada?
Toronto.
My mom's from Toronto.
Oh, no way. And she's still there now?
No.
Good idea.
But I've spent a lot of time in Ontario.
Oh, really? Do you like it? Is it better than the States or worse?
They're about the same.
But it's probably more fun than Arizona, right? Arizona sounds like
I have a lot of family in BC. I like BC a lot.
Oh, for sure. Nature.
In Nanaimo?
Oh, yeah. Fresh air. But that's a smaller community, right? Smaller than Vancouver and stuff.
Yeah.
But you're American by blood. I guess your father is American.
Well, I was born in the UK. I moved to America when I was 3.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You don't have the UK accent anymore. So how long are you going to be in Vietnam for? How long you be in Vietnam for?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. You're enjoying it so far?
Yeah.
What's the best thing about Vietnam so far? What's the best thing about Vietnam?
Prices.
So what?
Prices.
The prices, yeah. Agree. All right, I won't bother you much longer. What's your name, buddy?
Terrell.
I'm Darren, man.
Garrett, nice.
Nice to meet you. It's gonna make a video. So coconut, you have to go for the younger one. If it's too old, then it loses the nutrition, and the juice becomes like sweeter. Whereas the young one is like more mild and even a little sour, but it's actually better for you. It's got like electrolyte and all the nutrients and stuff like that. A drink on you? All right, man. Later on, we're gonna get a coconut first, and then maybe in a little bit when it gets more crowded, we'll actually grab a drink. Yeah, come on, go. Oh, so she picked me the perfect one. It's not too young and it's not old, and I can tell by like the weight, the pulp on the coconut. All right, let's try it out. Yeah, it's leaning on the sweet side, so this one is more mature. I like sitting here because you can kind of see the street go by. So a coconut in Vietnam will cost you 15K, 50 cents American, but here it will cost you like 20 or 25. So there'll be a surcharge of about 30 to 50% just because you're sitting on Bồi Viện Street. And I know her well. She's good. She's a nice lady. Her and her brother. Usually when I sit here, I would chat with them, and they'll tell me about life in Vietnam and stuff. But now it's a little loud with the music. But if you come earlier in the day, you can get chat with all the local owners. If you know some Vietnamese, it does help. And then you get better prices in general. Can you guys hear me over the music, by the way? I might have to move. Yeah, we'll walk around. We'll pay her and then we'll walk around. Because it's pretty loud here. So she has sugar cane, orange, and she's selling a bunch of cigarettes as well, and also these. But don't ever drink these. They're out here in the sun. The plastic is all melting onto the drink. People checking in to their Airbnb. Oh, I sound fine? All right, cool, cool. I thought it'd be too loud. There's a lot of hawkers, but they don't offer me as much, maybe because I look too Vietnamese. But if you guys are foreigners, like from Western ethnicity, they'll sell you all types of things. See, she's carrying around like sunglasses, bracelets, cigarettes. These are good, but you really have to limit how much coconut you drink a day, because this will get you to go to the washroom real quick. If you drink like 2 of them a day, it's gonna flush everything out of your belly and out of your colon. I'm gonna pay her so that we can leave when we're done. Also, if you guys want to eat the pop inside, you can ask the lady. She'll chop it up, and then she'll give you a spoon. You can eat the stuff inside too. So it costs 25K. 10K surcharge to the regular coconut. I know it's a little bit higher, but it's convenient when you walk around Bồi Viện and you want to enjoy the vibe. And if you're not drinking, then it's just fine. Let's see the scenery. So kind of like Bangkok, Khao San Road. You see all type of ethnicity here. Actually, not even that many Vietnamese local. I think if we leave this for her, she'll actually save it, and then later some people will come and collect it, and they'll eat the pop inside. So if we don't eat it, somebody's gonna eat it. But the thing is, the pulp of the coconut is actually not good for your digestion. So in general, you shouldn't be eating it. I'll show you guys how to eat it. Cô ơi trả cho con. Yeah. I'll show you guys how it looks inside. But if you eat too much of it, it's gonna cause indigestion. So see, this one is way too mature. It's too hard. So typically the color should be more clear and then thinner. So we're just gonna run a spoon to that, and then you get the meat out like that. Tastes good though. Very refreshing. The clubs are coming alive. There's gonna be a lot of people here later. So today is Thursday, right? Let's see if the Thursday is the new Friday. Whatever this used to be now is a family mart. They have so many convenience stores in Vietnam, in Saigon particularly, and I don't know how they all survive. Like this one street alone, there's at least 5, 6 of them. See, there's a 7-Eleven here, and then there's another 7-Eleven here, a Circle K, Family Mart, another Family Mart like 20 meter down here. But for some weird reason, they all survive, and they even open up more. So maybe convenience store makes a big margin. Apparently this is the best club on Bolivian. At night you got like people dancing here. It used to be girls, but now they even have like guys dancers. Just trying to sell a hat. Tet is coming around, so you got all this New Year decor. Oh, so this is what it looks like before it opens. There's gonna be a DJ, a stage with lots of nice dancing people. The alleys here are nice too, like this one right here, and there's another alley up here. There's a lot of cheap local eats if you have to walk in there, and also massages. But if I walk in there with a camera, they'll like start acting out. They'll be like screaming, mostly to each other, like, oh, he's filming or something like that. But basically, it will be uncomfortable. But if you guys want, I can walk down and show you how it looks like. Like these alleys here, a lot of massage people dressed up just like that, and they're sitting around. But I don't think it's all about the massage. I don't think it's about the massage at all, actually. So here. So see, it will say like 200K for a massage, but when you come in, it's not 200K at all. Yeah, there, see, she's getting a guy here. Oh, see this alley here? You can even see down the alley. There's a lot of people just sitting right in front of the shops. So I'll see why. I understand why they'll be uncomfortable with the camera, to be honest. It's not the most like glorious job. So like right now, the street is just coming alive. So there's not that many people yet actually. But we come back in like maybe 2 hours or so. There's gonna be a lot more people and performers. So there's gonna be live bands. Actually, I think there's a live band right over here. Let's go check it out. When I was in Bangkok, I realized that all the bars with live bands do well. And I wonder why they don't all get live bands. But I guess they cost a lot too for the business they bring. Hello, how are you? You want me to film her? Where are you guys from?
I'm not filming. I can film you.
You are a YouTuber or? What's up?
Welcome to Saigon,
Vietnam, aka Ho Chi Minh
Vietnam.
City.
Good morning, Vietnam. You also vlogging?
I am live streaming.
Live streaming?
Yeah.
Channel 0. Like that.
What's your channel?
I'll show.
Well, what do you do? Like travel or nightlife? Oh, cool.
People, subscribe.
You look like a motivational speaker.
I'm a show master of the show disaster.
So what you have?
You're live, so yeah, still live.
Yeah.
So I do travel the world. I'm a bar manager. I do I report stuff, live music, bands, happenings. Now I'm in Ho Chi Minh.
So are you settled here in Vietnam now?
Couple days. I go to Da Nang
Okay.
tomorrow. No, Monday.
Where's your home base? Like,
Monday we go to Da Nang, and then I go to Hanoi, Baby Nuts. Then I go Bangkok and Dubai.
oh wow, you hate the best one.
Give me
So
something
sure,
here, and then you come to my bar in Amsterdam.
this is in Amsterdam. Oh wow, so
One guy and a beer.
you're from the UK. All right, guys, a free beer. Let me ask you. I'll ask you one question. What do you like the most about Vietnam? What do you like the most about Vietnam?
So far so good.
What's the best thing so far? Like
Weather,
the weather?
people nice.
Yeah, for sure.
I still have to find out. It's my second day. I don't know yet. I can say, oh, I love it, and then I lie.
Yeah,
But I like it so far. Good start.
you're in the right place.
People are a little cheeky, but same lifestyle.
Yeah, for sure.
It's same everywhere. People like something like that. Trying to sell you all drugs, and I don't like drugs.
Yeah, especially on this street, right?
I don't like drugs.
But in general, they're nice people. But the nightlife area, they're cheeky. Yeah, you're
The
right.
girls are beautiful and very friendly.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right, Darren walking by, guys.
Still
Follow.
live?
Yeah.
We also live. How many 2 minutes in?
What's your name? Well,
Portugal.
I'm Darren. Hi, man. It was great meeting. I'm from Canada.
You're Canadian?
Canadian, yeah. Toronto. Yeah.
I was watching at Mountain Island this morning.
Oh, really?
I'm hockey.
Yeah. That's what we're known for. Yeah, you like hockey, eh? It's freezing over there. This is the season, the hockey season. Yeah. Well, nice meeting you guys, eh?
Your husband, yeah?
Husband? Nice meeting you. He was trying to set me up with the girl. Oh, check it out. Nice folks. He says people here are a little bit cheeky, like trying to sell him stuff, illegal stuff. And I was telling him like, you're in the nightlife area, that's why. But most of the time, Vietnamese people are actually quite nice. They're like shy. Like compared to somewhere like Thailand, like Phuket or Bangkok, Vietnamese people are actually quite nice. But of course, if you're in around this area, there's a lot of hustlers. So we're walking. We're gonna head over to the other walking street, which is Nguyễn Huệ. It's the other place where like everybody kind of gather. But Bùi Viện is kind of more of a place for late night. So whatever you do, like dinner or party somewhere, and then you pop over here later in the night. Oh, he's doing some kind of. He's got some yoga ritual going on here. So if you guys don't mind the noise, it's actually nice to stay around this area too. It's convenient. On my first couple trips to Vietnam, this is kind of where I stayed. You go to the park, you go to Bùi Viện, get stuff to eat, and you're never bored anytime of the night. But the only thing is the rooms are older and very small. Basically, you're getting the bare minimum with these hotels. But it's convenient, so it's a trade-off. A couple more spas here. Yeah, the prices on these signs here doesn't matter at all. They usually say like 200-300K, just kind of get you asking. That's around like $10-15. But actually, when you talk to the girls, they'll tell you the real price, and it's usually going to be like 300K. Sorry, it's going to be like 1 mil, sometime like 1.5 mil. And if you want just a massage and nothing else, they're probably not going to take you, or the massage is going to be really bad. All right. Chú ơi, chạy qua Nguyễn Huệ bao nhiêu chú?
Chú không có tiền rồi. Anh vợ ơi, này chở Nguyễn Huệ đi.
Qua Nguyễn Huệ nhiêu tiêu chú?
Đi khúc nào?
Đi khúc nào cũng được. Khúc chở tới Saigon Center cũng được, đi bộ cũng được. 5 phút à?
Rồi cho 30 đi.
30, okay. We'll give him extra. He wants 30. It's probably going to be like 15 or something. But it's okay. They're working hard out here. How long are you staying in Ho Chi Minh City? I'll be here like a few weeks. So if you guys are on Grab and you book Grab, it's going to be like 15K. But you're going to support the local, then you kind of hop on with these uncles here. 30 is actually not that bad. It's quite cheap. It's like $1.50. But because there's B and Grab, everything is quite cheap. Ủa, không đỡ nón không sao hả chú? I noticed he didn't give me a helmet. So I hope that's okay. Usually you have to wear a helmet, otherwise you get a big fine. But maybe the distance is short, so he doesn't care. But there's no reason really to own a bike here because it's so convenient to grab like a scooter or oh, he does have one. Actually, it's not the cleanest. If I had it my way, I would actually have a hat of my own that I'll wear under this hat. Because who knows how many people have worn this hat. And it's all sweaty and everything. So it's actually not the best to put it on. But it looks good for the traffic officers. I mean, you need it. Like maybe 2-3 years ago, you wouldn't. But recently, they're getting more strict on the whole helmet thing in Vietnam. So I don't even get a fine if we get pulled over. Actually, I wonder who would get the fine if we get pulled over because the no helmet thing. Would it be him or me? He probably can give me one because a lot of foreigners probably refuse it. For the same reason I just said. picture with that cafe. It's like an old Saigon style, so it's like very nostalgic. Mình lái xe được bao nhiêu năm rồi chú?
À,
Chú lái xe này được bao nhiêu năm rồi?
lái xe hay là chạy xe ôm?
Chạy xe ôm.
Chạy ôm cũng 8 năm rồi.
Cũng gần đây hả? Kiểu là trước đó chú cũng làm nghề khác. Chú làm cái gì?
Không có làm.
Chỉ hưởng thụ cuộc sống.
Bây giờ bắt đầu cài. Hồi đó thì hưởng thụ, bây giờ cài.
Yeah.
Hồi đó người ta cài, người ta hưởng thụ.
Dạ.
Hưởng cho lợi. Ác.
Vậy là nếu mình đi ngược thời gian thì chú vẫn làm vậy hả? Vui hơn đúng không chú? Tại trẻ mình hưởng thụ nó tốt hơn.
Rồi. Tại vì hồi còn trẻ nó không có đồ, nó không có hiện đại như bây giờ.
Dạ.
Đúng không?
Dạ.
Giờ nó hiện đại. Alo. Hồi đó giờ muốn alo là phải có cái vô cái bưu điện rồi mình mới gọi điện thoại được.
Dạ.
Bây giờ là cần đến đâu mình nói chuyện cũng được. Rất là hiện đại hơn.
Bây giờ là có Grab rồi Bi rồi sao chú không nhảy lên mấy cái đó để mà chạy cho dễ? Nó ăn mình nhiều phần trăm hơn, hiểu rồi. Nói chung là làm cái này nó tính ra nhưng mà nó tiền nhiều hơn là chạy Grab rồi chú.
Đúng rồi.
Ít khách hơn nhưng mà không ai ăn của mình.
Đúng rồi.
Vậy là chú sống ở quận Nhất luôn hay là
Ở
chắc cũng đắt ha? Ở đây tiền thuê nhà ở đây là cao nhất ở Sài Gòn rồi.
nhưng mà mình có nhà ở đây.
Vậy là chú cũng khỏe rồi, kiểu là cái chi phí cho thuê nhà là cao nhất, mà chú có nhà ở đây là chú chỉ cần lo một ngày 3 bữa thôi.
Đúng rồi.
Chạy nhiêu ăn nhiêu rồi đi chơi bạn bè cà phê rồi vậy thôi. So he's been doing 7 years and he's been enjoying life. Ủa chú nói tiếng Anh được không chú? Chú biết nói tiếng Anh với người nước ngoài không? Vậy là gặp người nước ngoài là chú chữ
Nói giá thì
dạ.
ngoại dân mạ thôi.
Dạ, tại mình đâu có dịp nhiều để tập đâu ha. Còn chú giờ chú cũng lớn rồi hả?
Lớn rồi, 4 mấy rồi.
Wow, 4 mấy rồi. Vậy là gia đình con là chú có cháu chưa?
Chưa.
Chưa có cháu. 4 mấy rồi mà chưa có cháu.
Lấy vợ rồi mà hai đứa không ở.
Rồi. Vậy là mà chú có một đứa con trai thôi, cho nên là chưa có cháu.
Nếu mà chịu ở thì đủ rồi.
Có nít nó cũng vui chú. Ví dụ như khi mình lớn tuổi 60-70 cho chú cũng khoảng 60-70. Có con cháu ở nhà thì cũng vui ha.
Đúng rồi.
Nhưng mà giờ mấy người trẻ giống như tuổi con của chú á, cũng ít có con rồi lắm, tại mắc á chú, nuôi con giờ đắt tiền quá.
Giờ đẻ đứa con ra là tính trăm á.
Tiền không hả chú? Là đa số là gì, học hay là tiền ăn hay là
tháng hay nữa không?
dạ, là chú để con ngay cái cổng đó, ở đây cũng được, đi bộ qua. Cãi chú cái mũ trước nè. Alright guys, 30K and we had a nice chat. He's a good dude. Yeah, cảm ơn chú nhiều nha.
Rồi, cảm ơn con.
Alright, so that was Uncle right there. He's telling me how he was young, he would like party, go all out, and spend all his money. So now that he's old, that's when he started working. And I asked him, if you get to do all over again, would you do that? Like enjoy your youth and then work when you're old? He's like, hell yeah. He's like, he'll do it again. That's funny. And he said he has a house here in District 1, so he doesn't have to pay for rent. So that's nice. Like, you just gotta pay for food, then it's not that bad. Like, food expense for him, probably, like if you're eating local food, maybe 150 to 200K a day, like less than $10. So if you're riding people around, you know, get 200K a day, that's enough for food, and then get a little more, hang out with your friends. But he doesn't have any grandchildren. That's the one thing he said he regret. He wished he had a grandchild, but his son divorced his wife. So they have no children. So now he didn't have any grandchildren. Oh, dude, my battery is running down. So we're running at 1%. I gotta turn this off. So right in front of me, we are reaching Wenhui, and I hear a party over there. There's like music and crowd going on, but my battery is running low. So I'm gonna shut this down. Maybe I'll jump on again with my other phone. I have another phone. So I'm thinking if I should start streaming on my Vietnamese channel or jump back on this. If you guys wanna watch my Vietnamese channel, it's Darren Canada. So just my name, Darren, and then Canada. And I'll likely stream on there with my other phone. So if you guys want to join, we can jump on that one. I'll try to speak some English as well so that you guys understand. All right, peace out for now. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys on the next live stream. We're at 1%, so gotta bounce. Peace out.